So, oh my goodness. All right, gentle people, welcome into the live. All right, it's Saturday evening. You know, usually on a Saturday evening, I come with some kind of a shenanigan. You know, we gotta chat and laugh a little bit. Life is too short to be grumpy all the time. Sometimes it's warranted and sometimes it's not. But today today being one of those days when it's not even warranted to be grumpy. So Beja, how you doing? I'm going to make a cake, guys. And so I decided I'm going to just invite you all in with me while I make this cake. So we got to find something to talk about. There's so much going on. There's so much that we can talk about. And there is so much that we can do. Right, Rissa and Robert Thomas and the others? Yeah. So welcome into the live, guys. Welcome. I just got and notified that a very close friend of mine needs a pumpkin coconut cake. So guess what, guys? You all know in my head, I have a lot of stuff going on up there. Yeah, the elevator does go up all the way to the 56th floor. It's just, it's just that. It's just that sometimes the doors don't open on the different floors, but that's all right. The elevator still passes by. So welcome into the live, Hazel and Kim and Shanice and the others. Yeah, so I'm going to be making this pumpkin, coconut pumpkin cake bread. Shanice's mom and everybody else. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing while we chat. So I'll tell you the things that I have. You all might want to write this down if you want to try to replicate this recipe. You might want to write down what I'm telling you I'm putting in this in this cake that I'm making. All right, Sandra. All right, so you get two sticks of butter. I'm using 2 sticks of margarine. I love to use Blue Bonnet. You can get whichever one you choose. And if I go to the store and Blue Bonnet is too expensive, I buy whatever I want. Okay? Whichever one, use 2 sticks of butter. And I like to use thick butter because thick butter is easy to measure. I don't have to worry about is it too much, is it too heavy? Do I have to get a little scale to weigh it and all of that good stuff. I don't need all of that. That's way too much work. I don't like that. That's too much to do. All right. So I have here my 2 sticks of butter, and I'm going to use 4 eggs in it. And I'm going to break my 4 eggs in my bowl before I start because you all know I don't want eggshells in the cake. And guess what, guys? Me kind of step up. Can see me kind of step up. Me buy cage-free brown eggs. Hey, cage-free brown eggs. They say these are supposed to be better because these are supposed to taste like the eggs from back home. You know, when we run on the chicken them and catch them run go down the banana root and run go down a bush, run go down a gully and run go down there go catch them and find out where them a lay the egg, where they make the nest somewhere down there. Yeah. They say these eggs are supposed to taste like that. Yeah, real Jamaicans in the house know what I'm talking about. We are talking about Jamaicans who grow up at town and they never saw one fall except the ones that they see at the supermarket. We don't talk about them people. We talk about real country people. Right? Sharon, what's up? And Chin, I see. Chris D. I see a lot of people here. Can see what's going on. How you doing? Good to see you, Can see. Oh boy. It's always a pleasure to see you, Casey. What you up to today? All right, so here I have 2 sticks of butter, of margarine actually, and 4 eggs. But me I cautiously broke. Then why this egg take long for broke, so okay. I'm using 4 eggs. So I'm breaking my eggs in a separate bowl. The Casey, what am I gonna do with you? Casey, you see just about everything. BB and Carla, this know you're doing. Casey, boy, Casey sees everything. Casey can even identify the time that's currently on the microwave. It's not like the microwave time needs setting, Casey, right? Well, well, too bad, because I ain't too worried about it. Hey, Sims and Chin and the others. Oh my gosh, I want to make sure that I do not. But them egg here look little, man. The yolk them little. The yolks are very small. Is that how when you buy brown egg? Because me don't normally buy this stuff. But it just feels kind of bougie when I went into the store the other day. Right then, Andrew and Dave and Yvette, I felt a little bit bougie. So I decided, you know what? Let me look at the egg them little bit. Them came a bird egg. Look at them little. And they were like $4.50 for what should I egg them little bit? You remember in the country where we go shoot bird? And you find one ball plate nest? I saw the egg them look like ball plate egg. Gosh, they are small, man. I don't like that. Mr. The yolk little bit. The yolk look like one marble. Oh wow. Very small. One of the four egg will be enough. For good measure, I'm going to put another egg because these eggs are really small. These brown eggs are really small. So for good measure, I'm putting one more. Let's see, let me drop a piece of shell in there. So I just gotta scoop it out. But anyway, can't see what's going on in the news today. I know a lot of things going on that miss me. A lot of things going on that miss because I've been so busy. I've been so busy. I ain't come live. I was live this morning, but I haven't been able to come live again. See them guys? Cut the egg yolk them a little bit. They're really tiny. But anyway, we have almost everything, just about everything that we need here. I have 2 sticks of butter, 4 eggs. I have here some pumpkin puree. And this is one of the little, what's that, 12-ounce cans of the pumpkin puree. I'm going to be using 2 tablespoonful of sour cream. Adds moisture to your cake. Okay. I have here some lemon juice. Yeah, I squeeze my own lemon juice. I'm going to use a teaspoon of that. We have coconut essence, vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, coconut flakes, coconut flakes. I use self-rising flour, so I don't have to worry about whether or not I have enough raising agent in my cake. I use coconut flour. All right, so we're using that. Some extra virgin coconut oil. Yeah, it also brings up the coconut flavor. Hey, TT, what's up? And they want raisins in the cake. So I'm soaking some raisins here in some coconut milk. All right. And I have sugar, of course. So I'm going to use about a cup and a half of sugar. I mean, I like nothing too sweet. The coconut flakes are already sweetened, and the raisins. Oh. Okay. Okay. No selling at Walmart today. No, sir. We didn't go to Walmart today. I didn't go to Walmart today at all. Not at all. I had too much to do. Walmart was not in my on my schedule for today. I mean, I've nothing to go buy at Walmart anyway, because all Walmart do is make you come in there and spend and spend and spend. I mean, you know that. All right, I'm measuring out the sugar here. And this sugar is pure cane sugar. It is heavy. The grains are big. So if the recipe asks you for 2 cups and this is the sugar that you have, just remember that you can use less because these grains are big and sweet. Ah, can't see. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. But anyway, yeah, I think this might be enough. All right. You don't have to put your butter with your sugar to cream it, to start your creaming. Just start creaming out the butter. Let me see what it says here. Cleveland and Candy. Welcome into the live, guys. I am currently making a pumpkin coconut bread cake, whatever you call it. And guys, you don't have to. You remember how when you were growing up, your mama said you gotta cream out the butter and the sugar till it cream out and fluffy. It all depends on the consistency of the cake you want. I don't do all of that. As long as the butter is creamed, the sugar is creamed a little bit, I start adding my egg. Add your egg, add your pumpkin puree. And this is 2 cups of pumpkin puree. I'm going to leave about a half a cup because I have a recipe. I have a recipe that I want to make tomorrow. So I'm going to leave this little bit of pumpkin puree here for my recipe for tomorrow. All right. I have some extra virgin coconut oil, and we are going to add just about 2 teaspoons of that. Just to add, more so to add the coconut flavor because it's a pumpkin coconut cake and you want to taste coconut, right? You want the flavor of the coconut. And this is not too bad. You can always add everything, mix them up, put them in the oven. 1, 2, 3. Oh Lord, can see. You just stroking me like that. Eh? You're just stroking me like that, huh? All right, see, I have some cinnamon there. I'm tipping a little bit of clove in there. You can put it if you want. If you can, you cannot put it if you don't want to. I'm putting it in mine because I want to. Yeah. What is what you're not saying, Kimsey? Is what you're not saying. I sometimes put this little fellow in it, but this is not part of the recipe, so I ain't even saying it. But I oftentimes put this little fellow here in it. Yeah. This little fellow here. Yeah. Yeah, I sometimes put it in there. All depends. And while I am doing this, this will stay there. And once it starts frothing, you know it's good. If it doesn't froth, it's no good. I'm talking about yeast, okay? Tony and Harris and Fidel. Fidel Castro is in the place. How are you doing? All right, now you can just start adding your spices to the cake. Some vanilla, coconut essence. And this I have here, can see, this is some star anise. I bought the star anise, but you know you can put it in your cake just like that. So I put it through the ninja and then I use it, a little spoon of it to make my cake. Not too bad. I have some ginger powder here, so because anywhere coconut or ginger can go, it will be just fine. Not gonna lose a thing. And don't forget to put your sour cream. Yeah, I like to put sour cream in cake. I don't know about you, but I like to put sour cream in it because the sour cream adds moisture to the cake. So here,
Make it sour.
no, sour cream just got that in it from the milk, but it's not sour. It's just like curdled milk or something. That's what it's not sour. Give the cake moisture. It's like adding milk without the sweetness. Okay, there we go. And then I have a nutmeg. Joseph Robinson is here and Winston is here as well. Welcome. Come guys, me not. What you say? Maybe make some thirsty tea. I know some have some thirsty. See me have some thirsty here now. Yeah, see that so? I'm not making a thirsty tea today. I'm not there for thirsty today. A time and a place for everything and everyone. Alright. No thirsty tea today, can see. Alright, I have a nutmeg here, and I like to use fresh nutmeg. Grate this fresh nutmeg right into whatever I am doing, because when you buy the nutmeg that is already grated, it has lost its potency. It don't even have no smell. You agree with me, guys? It don't even have no smell. It has absolutely no smell. So I don't buy. I buy fresh seeds of nutmeg. Here I have the raisins. I've already soaked them in some coconut milk. And I'm adding everybody in there. And some lemon juice for good measure. A teaspoon of lemon juice. Add it to the mix. All right, you see, this is perfect. See, it starts to froth. Once it starts frothing, it is perfect. If it's not frothing, then the little people are probably dead. But you don't have to put this in there. So this is not part of your recipe. This is part of mine. Okay? Let me see who is here. Black Lion. Let me check one second. I had to do that thing. You have to avoid the flour flying all over the place. So, so I had to switch it over into this pan. If you add your wet ingredients to your flour before you mix it in, then you don't have flour flying all over the place. If you have your wet ingredients and you try to add the flour to it and mix it, there's going to be flour everywhere. Reminding you about only Miami I have that luck, you know, Kenzie. Only Miami. And they say Cersei is not so prevalent now because it's not summer. I didn't even know because you see in Jamaica Cersei is everywhere all day long. So they say when the winter comes around, then there'll be a lot of Cersei. So I didn't find too much. I didn't find too much. Hello, Vaughn. Are these people in the chat? That's not weird. And here I have some coconut flakes, guys. Can see when I go back, I will have to go try to find. I will gauge this. I gauge this and hope that that is a quarter cup. All right. If you are good like that and you have always been in your kitchen, Noblet, and the others, if you've always been in your kitchen, you know how to gauge a quarter cup. You will know what a quarter cup looks like. The others you need to know how much water you need to go on one dumpling. Well, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have a little bit of a hard time. Because there's some people who can't cook without a measuring spoon. You have to have a measuring spoon. Everything got to be told to them bit by bit. And with cooking, me not so good at that, I have to admit. Me not so good at that at saying, you know, put this in it, put that in it, put this much of that and that. Because I know some me learn to cook. Me learn to cook by trial and error, by watching my mother and my auntie cook. Yeah. And do it. I'm a granny them and just do it. Okay. So if you're not I'm telling you, if you are hoping that I tell you, you know, how much of what and how much of this, you might come up short. Trust me. Honestly speaking. Right, Casey? And since I'm almost close, I'm going to set my oven at around 280, somewhere around there. Because I don't want me thing to fit crack up. Even though if it crack, it's not a big deal. What's my, I'm putting it in there. Call it a day. Put it in there and call it a day. Right, Kenzie? I'm putting everything in there. Everything you add. Like seriously. Like seriously, young fella. Alright, just like that. And I reach the consistency I want. And that's it. See? 1, 2, 3. And it's done. Mix up, Barry. Bless up yourself. What you doing? How you doing, mix up, Barry? Welcome. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm just there trying to put to mix up a cake. You know, I mix up these things 1, 2, 3 fast, quick, and in a hurry. I'm done. Because I don't need no recipe, and I don't need a ton of instructions. Because me already know what me I do. You get me? Kim, what's up? Kim is here. Oh my Lord. Kim, what's up? What are you doing? Nags and Pearl and whoever else is in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for hopping in, for stopping by. Me know no want to just stop by because I see because I see me on live, I see me, I see what she over there do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to see what she over there do today, tonight, yeah. Now I want to see what me over here doing. On the satisfaction. There we go. And you can always leave your, you see this? This is good to use to grease your pan. It's not a big deal. You have a little bit of butter left on it, right? Can see. You just use it and grease your pan. There you go. And that is that. Okay, now I was just making sure I take off as much of the batter as possible. And this is what your cake is supposed to, your bread is supposed to look like. Bread cake, whatever you call it. All right, can you see? This is what it's supposed to look like. And I have my batter dish here. I have my oven that is heating right now. All right, and see them. 1, 2, 3. If you can see 1, 2, 3, and it gone out of oven. Now I have some batter left. One spray, or spray oil, I spray, whatever it's called. I can't find it. All right, see this so. I am using this pan here to put the remainder of the batter. Look, that is going to be more than the expected. Oh no. The expected to be followed, but the end up being that's okay. It's not the end of the world. What that mean? The world of the end? So you really believe that? I said the world like an end as in everything on the earth going die? Yeah. When did it happen? Noah's flood? You believe that story there?
Not only do I believe it, there's actual geographical and scientific evidence to support that point.
What kind of geographical and scientific evidence to support?
You know how fossils are made? Fossils
so you believe if I believe in fossils?
Yeah.
I'm not question that if I believe in fossils. There's something about fossils to believe in?
So fossils exist, right?
Yes, fossils exist.
How are they created?
No, no.
Go on.
Over a long period of time.
Incorrect.
Oh, wow.
Fossils are created with rapid variation.
So like they didn't get a chance to decay.
Proves, or at least evidence, the world did get covered and kind of strong. More evidence.
Oh, is it?
Fossils are one.
Can you put this up in the fridge?
The fact that we have found evidence of Noah's Ark on Mount Ararat. Found rope stones.
So then for Noah's Ark?
It wasn't. It didn't look like it. It had the shape of a boat. but it was all rotted and decayed, right?
How when you find that?
In 19, long time ago, 1950s, 60s. They found drug stones. You know what those are?
What?
Drug stones.
Drop stones?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So back in the day, they didn't have like, they didn't have like, those ship on cruise ship the jets that they used to stabilize the ship on the sides.
Mm-mm.
Well, back in the day, they didn't have any engines, so to create drag and preventing them becoming perpendicular or parallel, I don't remember, with the waves,
Mhm.
they would put drugstone over the side so it create drag, and so it always put the face onto the wave so that they don't flip over or roll with the waves. That's just second line of it.
You want to
Parts.
what's up?
That's just part of it. There's more. Yeah. Oh, another one is most of the ancient cultures talk about a great flood. The Chinese talk about it. The Hawaiians talk about it.
So which part did you get this story from?
Exactly. Exactly. How can all of these people all over the world? They're slightly different. Chinese one. Sometimes there's just 2 people on a boat. Sometimes there's 8, which corroborates the biblical text.
So you're so the region now known as China.
Mhm.
From that time, they experienced the same flood.
They have a story about it.
But did they get the same warning though? Because there's absolutely no way Noah could be warning
Well,
in the Middle East and be warning in China at the same time.
that depends. The Bible doesn't give an exact date of when what happened, or if it was immediate. But scholars have calculated that it's about 400 years he got the warning, or because obviously you can't build a boat in a week. So let's say he was using his 2 sons or 4 sons.
No,
2
he had
right?
3 sons.
Or 3. And say he was using his sons to build the ark.
Mhm.
How long do you think that would take?
It was based on what the Bible says. It was a hell of a hard.
So
Because if he had to get 2 of each kind of animal in the world, that ark.
well, he didn't have to get that. God actually brought that. He just has to get the wood and stuff and build it.
So that the ark is supposed to be stretched
From
from New York to Florida.
stretch that.
Oh, sorry.
Remember that
Remember, you want to tell me to remember something I've never seen?
there isn't that many creatures on Earth, or kinds of creatures. There's just a few basic kinds of creatures.
Oh, really?
There's like the dog kind, or the canine kind, the cat kind. That's where all the lions and tigers come from. Pumas.
So they didn't have to bring those.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is a conversation.
Exactly. They didn't have to bring zebras and horses and all that.
Why didn't have to?
Because remember, where's dogs come from? Wolves, right?
Right.
So you would only need to bring the wolf, and then the wolf would morph into the dog.
Really?
So you'd have to bring the basic kinds, just the basic kinds. You don't need to bring the Chihuahua and the Great Dane. You don't need all that.
Really?
Just the basic kind of animal.
So you're telling me that they only brought, like, for the cows, they only brought a bull and a cow?
Yeah, just the basic kind. That from that basic kind, you can get all the other types or sorts.
So like the cats, they just brought
2 kinds, 2 of the same kind that gave us all of the different sorts.
you been actually that can see you believe it. I've never heard of this theory before.
Oh,
I guess on that big old rock, because I never heard of that before.
yeah.
What I have heard is that they brought 2 of two of each animal, a female and a male of each animal kind.
So they brought one lioness and one male lion. What do you call those guys?
I have no idea. I have no idea. But I think, but my whole view was that it was not the rest of the animal kingdom, say the canine kingdom, was not developed from just one pair of dogs.
Like the reason why there's so.
And you said it was just one pair of wolves.
Yeah. Let's call it the dog kind, since technically wolves are dogs. Technically, they're the canine.
Fairy tale gets it. I'm gonna hear this little fairy tale. Yeah, this little fairy tale, brother. So, and then this great flood just come and it cover over the whole. But me not understand, because they said Noah warned the people about. Yes, Noah warned the people about the possibility that this flood was going to come, because they were so.
And it's funny. It's funny.
They were so wicked that this flood was going to come. So
and it's probably, they probably never seen it rain before. They probably never seen it rain. They thought he was an idiot. They thought he was gonna rain. It was like, yeah, obviously they didn't believe him. They're like, yeah, right. It's not gonna rain. It's not gonna flood. Come on. And then when the flood came, that's why Jesus always said, go back to the flood of Noah. It's like, just like the flood of Noah, they were given into marriage and eating and drinking, and the flood came and took them all away. You don't take the heat of the warning, and that happens to you?
But the funny thing is, how was Noah able to warn the entire world? So that means that some people were destroyed even though they hadn't heard the message. How gracious would that be?
But that would have to depend, right?
Depend on what?
From how long from Adam to Noah.
Mm-hmm.
So from Adam to Noah, I don't know how much years that is, but you could calculate, if you figure that out, you could calculate, okay, let's say they start in this region of Africa. How far could they spread out in this amount of years? And then you'd have you'd have like a mile.
But where would he go to spread this message though? If he had this ark to build, he had this hell of a boat to build, how was he gonna find time to go make sure that the whole world heard this message?
And even if the whole world didn't hear the message, the point wasn't the message necessarily.
What was it?
The point was they were evil. That's why the judgment was coming.
But not everybody heard the story of that said that whatever they were doing was not right. That is the thing. How would they know that? If they were never told. Remember, they were not among the children of Israel who left out of Egypt. Because these rules and laws were given only to the children of Israel through Moses. So what happened to the rest of the people?
I was telling you, every man have a certain light given to them. Everyone has a conscience, with science, knowledge. Everyone has a conscience. So everyone has light. So you know when you're doing something wrong. You make up going to.
Hey man, what's up?
And not know, you know what you're doing is wrong. You know that.
How are you gonna know? But it says that the people need to be taught. So if I was never taught that this that I'm doing is wrong. So I keep doing it, and then I get punished for it, even though I was never taught that it was wrong.
No. What was the sin?
How is that fair?
What was the sin that the Bible says the people in Noah's time was committing?
What kind of sin were they committing?
Well, they were committing lewd acts with each other, men with men, women with women, child sacrifices, yada yada yada. And obviously, nature can tell you aren't supposed to kill your own offspring. Why do you do that? It's the next generations. You know, let's just say no one told you. You have a conscience. You have a brain. You know you're not supposed to have sex with men if you're a man. That's nature. You can't have a kid with a man. Nature. So you have a light. You have conscience. So you know. So God doesn't have to tell you everything. You know something, and he will judge you based off that light that you're given.
I can see. Yes, we have the preacher here telling me what I need to know. Yes, my love, the preacher is here telling me what I need to know.
My God.
You just because I have a hard time, grasping these stories that don't seem to be based in reality. These stories just seem so far-fetched. And as I read the Bible, I'm thinking more and more like, how were they so clever to come up with these stories? Because certainly from all civilizations, people have been trying to find out how did we get here, and is there a being that controls our being here, and what's going to happen after a few years? Are we going to continue being here, or is there going to be a time when we will be no more?
No, intuitively that. Intuitively, you know that.
I wasn't asking that or questioning that. That's not what I was talking about. I was just saying the story that this one man could have built this ginormous ark, this ginormous boat.
He probably even employed some wicked people to help build it too. Probably.
You think he hired some people to help it? Winsome, what's up? How are you doing, Sister Winsome?
I can't be dogmatic. I don't know.
Okay, well, he did build that ark according to what history says, and him and his children. So I got a problem.
What?
I don't know if you can explain this to me, because in the Bible, when it talks about the ark, right? It said everything was destroyed. Everything on the earth was destroyed except for Noah, his wife, and his 3 sons and their wives. Those were the only ones who were saved. So does that mean, therefore, that everybody on the earth now is a descendant of Noah?
Duh. Obviously. That's where everybody can. It's not even that incredible. What's incredible is everybody coming from Adam and Eve. That's even more incredible. From Noah, at least you have Noah, his wife, Shem, his wife, Ham, his wife. So we're coming from them. So it's more incredible that we came from Adam and Eve, actually. That's not that.
And they were coming from Adam and Eve, for sure. So they say. Even this Adam and Eve stories is
should be very intellectually easy to understand.
Why would it be intellectually easy to understand?
Because there's only two. I can only see 2 explanations of how we got here. One, by random accident and chance, or someone put us here. Now, which one makes more logical sense? That we came here, no one put us here, we just came here by accident, or somebody? Even let's say aliens. It doesn't matter. Somebody did.
So you think somebody put us here?
Somebody. I don't care if he has a name, if he's a he, she, it, they, them. It doesn't matter. Someone did it.
How did that person? You think that's a person, or just an energy?
It doesn't even matter. At least we can get over the first hump. That someone did. We know that. It's like, who built this house? Did you see him? No. Do you know his name? No. But you know someone built it because you know houses don't build themselves.
Joseph, what's up? Judy, everyone. How are you on your way back home? I thought about you earlier, and I said I was gonna text you, but I said, you know what, as soon as you finish, you will text me. Somebody says, somebody says, Noah built the ark, but consider this also, it took many years to complete. It wasn't done quickly. Well, that is true. That is true. It wasn't done um immediately. It took many, many, many
I
years.
know the text says and then, but really and truly, it's just if the Bible were to note every single detail that happened, the book would be too big to read. The Bible even says if everything was noted down, it would be too big to read. So they just give the important bits, the most important bits.
But even those important bits have left people like me
No,
in Wonderland, so to
some of
speak.
the Bible work stuff. But you also have to humble your heart. Can't can't be too proud. You have to let God be who He is. Just let Him be and get ready to accept. You don't have to leave your brain at the door. God asks you, come now, let us reason, the Bible says. So reason with God, but don't come to Him haughty. Don't come to Him with pride. He resisteth the proud, but He gives grace to the humble. So humble your heart, come to Him, reason with Him, and the rest is history. That's how I did it. And.
Okay. All right. All right. It seems like I'm stumped right there, right, Taya? Can Wait, Sam, how are you doing? Mike, I see you there. I see you. So we were supposed to be talking about just chatting about anything, but this conversation turned out into a biblical conversation because my son, he has so much to say about this Bible, and me being the agnostic.
What? An agnostic? Is that what you're trying to say?
He's trying. He's trying. He's trying to tell me exactly what's going on here. He's trying to tell me what's going on here. Ain't that something? Jenna Wade, yes it is. Yes it is, my love. He's trying to tell me. Trev, did you get the Bible assist from Matthew Henry that I recommended? Lord Mama, well done. Him sound very bright and very rounded. Jenna Weird. I'm always asking him these things when I read stuff in the Bible. I'm always asking him. Legend, legend. Honestly, no. I have not. I have not delved into that as deeply as I should yet, as I intend to. There's just so much going on. I have not gotten deeply into it yet, but I still have it on my to-do list. Yes, to get with that Matthew Henry and see and hear what you ever listen to him too?
Oh, Matthew Henry?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds familiar. Quite familiar.
There's somebody online had recommended that I listen to him. They say you have great explanation for stuff in the Bible. You have listened to him before?
No, probably not.
I listened to a few stuff he was talking about. He tries to explain the Bible, like different chapters of the Bible and different stories that's going on in there.
Oh, this is our old guy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
an ancient.
I've heard of him. I think I've heard of him in the Fox's Book of Martyrs. I think.
They spoke of him in the Fox's Book of Martyrs.
Yeah, you know what that is?
I have no idea what that is.
It's just history of where we're coming from as Christians. Persecution of how a lot of Christians been persecuted over years and been brutally unalive, as you say.
Casey, I'm so through with you. Casey said he's on the list of on my to-do list.
Oh my God!
I cannot with you. Oh my son.
Wow,
Oh my son.
that's wild.
That is more than wild. I'm through with you, Kenzie. Kenzie said it is a night to do list. Oh my gosh. That's not even right. But no, you're not. No, you are not. Oh my God. Oh my God. How are you doing? Overtime says me and give him bun. But overtime is close to Easter. So all you have to do is get some. All you have to do is get some cheese, and we be fine. We be fine together. Oh my God. You people are crazy, I tell you. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. What are the people? Oh, look, wait a minute. Me telling us say, I cannot with you all. All right, see me here now. Let me cook up a little pumpkin here because I want it to make one couple tomorrow. Tomorrow I come to the live. Me I go next something. And see that just like that. I'm done. All right. Let's just say if you are seeking real answers, let's start there. And what did I say? Bun fear. Yeah, I time to bun. Me used to it, you know. From the day from the day I have been with, excuse me, I have never see a faithful person yet in a man. I never have a faithful man yet. So therefore, me used to it. All right, so I am legend says if you are seeking real answers, then start there and get a new internet version of New English version of the Bible. The King James version is not for you right now. I could have want this father. Yeah, but me I read the King James version. It me have right now, legend. So therefore, I'm reading it, and I think if I'm reading the King James version, I can't understand it. I doubt there's going to be anything else that I'm going to understand because I'm good at understanding the written language, the English language, and even the ancient English writings. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so legend say it made me misinterpret. Really? Legend says it causes you to misinterpret a lot. Really? Anytime you see me I read something, you think that I have misinterpreted something. I've misinterpreted something. Please just point it out right away. Because a lot of times the Bible don't give clarity right away, with what it is saying. It is after you have read further along that you get some clarification as to what you were reading previously. You are not considering original Greek text. I get your point. I get what you are saying perfectly well. Um, but I don't think me just trying to read it and understand it at this level means that I need to go check out the Greek version or um the original Greek text of it, or all of that. Yeah, that kind of that kind. Yeah, I don't think I would have to go back into Greek and all of that because the writings in the Bible just need to understand what I understand that some of it is very confusing. Because it might be sometimes it is contrary in of itself, but
What?
yeah,
Contrary?
yeah,
You see contradiction?
yeah, there are contradictions in the Bible. A lot of contradiction.
Okay, like, give me one. It's like that. I'm gonna challenge you.
Actually, you like to challenge me on stuff, but you only listen when I'm reading stuff, and I find contradictions in
Write it, you know, and then let me have that.
Very weird. And that's what we have to deal with. Hello, Lynette, how you doing? Loki, Jesse, and Lee Brooks, how y'all doing? Well, if that's what it is just what it is. By the time I'm finished reading the Bible, I'm now at Matthew. By the time I finish reading it, I still may not even come to a conclusion as to what is going on. The only thing that I'm sure about so far, though, is what some people don't like to hear when I say it is a Jewish book written from a Jewish perspective for the Jews. Um, People don't like to hear that, but it is the truth. In your, of course, it was written by the Jews.
Not only Jews, there's some Gentiles that
Oh, tell me what part of the Bible was chosen from Gentiles? None of it. None of it. Every single book in the Bible. You tell me which one was not written by a Jewish person. Because this is Jewish history. This is Jewish. All of it is Jewish activity, Jewish civilization. It's of course, and it's all and all of it is centered around the descendants of Jacob.
Yeah, I think if my memory serves me correct,
Your memory not serving you today.
I think there is.
Your memory not serving you today at all.
But I know.
I am Legend says. Legend says I'm looking. If you're looking for truth, how the King James version is written sometimes will confuse you. All right. Point taken, understood. Greek words sometimes have a lot of meanings. Okay. Um, Legend, are you being determined? Are you determined to sway me in one direction? Are you trying to sway me into one direction? Or what? Because I'm sort of I'm freestyling this reading of the Bible. I'm freestyling this reading. Yes, I am. Yes, Mike, I'm cooking. You come kind of late. I'm making a pumpkin coconut cake. Coconut pumpkin cake. Pumpkin coconut cake bread. Coconut pumpkin bread cake. Whatever it is. That's what I'm making. But you have come late. I've already mixed it up and put it in the oven. So it's in the oven baking while we chat a little bit. Yeah, so you're kind of late a little bit. Okay, at least Legend is honest. He said, yes, I'm trying to get you to understand. Okay. He's trying to get me on his side of understanding. Right. Legend is not accepting. Legend is not accepting that my understanding and his understanding could be different, and we could respectfully understand that our differences are just that. And they want to make sure so I understand. And that means I need to um believe what he believes. That's the only way that he's going to consider me understanding what I'm reading. What is it? Myself, I'm confused. Which is it? Is it bread, cake, cake, bread? What is it? Well, listen, you can call it what you like. You can call it what you like. All right? A cake, a bread, but it's pumpkin and coconut. Legend say because I see the Bible as the truth of God's word. Okay, legend. That's what you see. But I am reading it to determine if what you see is what I see.
Or should.
Yeah. I'm reading it to see if what you see is what I see. I don't see anything wrong with that. Mike, thank you so much. It's Women's Month. I think yesterday was Women's Day. I think yesterday was International Women's Day. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the acknowledgement. I appreciate it. And Legend, you are not alone. There are lots of people here who listen to me read the Bible all the time, and they just want to tell me that I should believe what they believe, and they believe that the Bible is the spoken word of God, and God is, and all of this stuff. And I don't tell you all that what you are believe is wrong. No, who am I? Who am I to say to you that what you believe is not right? No, I can't do that. But I have a right to question what I am being indoctrinated into believing. I have a right to seek it for myself. And you and I could read the very same book, and you and I could come away with two different interpretations of it. Your interpretation could be overshadowed by your socialization prior to you having read what you read. And my my interpretation could have come either from my socialization or from a pure place of, I should say, arising out of ignorance. Let's just say that. Coming out of ignorance and coming into knowing. That could be the case. But in either way, because you can't say whether or not what I believe is wrong. Because there's no way for you to prove even that what you believe is right. And that's what I am trying to move away from. I'm trying to move away from this measure of condemnation where people are so invested in condemning others, seeing others differently, all because they do not share your religious view. And we see where this was very prevalent in the very Bible that you all read. There was so much slaughtering and killing and looking down on people, and or because they didn't agree, or because they weren't like you, or because they were not say what? We're looking for.
Nothing.
We can't even say other sitting there doing it. Kenzie says the Christian scriptures consisting of the Old and New Testament verses from the Bible. Yes. Hola Marbel, come with me amor. Yeah, I'm just saying that when you read the Bible, you can read the Bible, come away with one interpretation. I could read the Bible, come away from with a different interpretation. The You could believe that whatever you have read is the truth. A lot of us were socializing to believing that whatever is in the Bible is God's spoken word. Um, you are so deeply entrenched. Your minds are so deeply entrenched in it that you have absolutely no time to sit and decipher what is it that you believe in. And I believe that only because there are laws on the books that would send you all to prison. If these laws did not exist, y'all would be going around slaughtering people for not believing what y'all believe. I just have that belief because whenever you talk about religion, religion is such a touchy topic. Whenever you talk about it, people get upset. People people get upset. They think you are, they want to say you are an heathen. They want to, say you're going to hell and all this stuff because you don't believe what they believe, or you have the audacity, like I have been told, and I certainly accept that I have the audacity to ask questions. I have been led all my life to believing all these things, and I have a right to question it. Yeah, I have a right to question it. But there are others who will say, "Oh, I don't question the Bible because the Bible is the word of God, and so I don't question it." You don't have to question it if you don't want to. You can be led like a sheep to the slaughter. I, on the other hand, choose to question it. It is, right?
Because we can't die.
Say what, Christians can't die?
No.
What?
Surely you may. Sure. Here's what the Bible says. Don't fear him who has power to destroy the body, but can do nothing after. But fear him who can destroy both your body and soul in hell. So, yeah, sure, you can hurt my body, but my soul is sealed in Christ. You know what I mean? I can't die. Yes? It's impossible for me to die. Sure, you can shoot me and I'll die, yeah. Well, I'll come back someday when Jesus comes back and be like, "Oh, you thought you got me."
You want to come back?
Yeah, it's gonna come.
After you die?
Yeah.
Where you want to come back, go?
Well, there's gonna be a new heaven and a new earth, so I'm gonna be there, chilling with the king.
So you don't think you?
Well,
so you don't think when you die you're gonna rot and?
I go.
So we're going to come to do?
Live. Hello.
Why are you gonna come back to live? You're gonna come back as a baby? You're gonna come back?
Yes. I'm not gonna come back as a baby. I'm gonna have a glorified body. Kind of like,
have a glorified body.
Yeah, kind of like Christ. When he came back from the dead. Yes.
Mr. These stories got you all head so warped. It is so.
You see what I mean? You see what you were just saying about beliefs? You see, you believe that I'm wrong. You just don't want to say it. But I have the gall to say what you believe is definitely wrong. That's the difference. Come on, you believe what I believe is wrong. Say it.
I don't say what you believe is wrong. It's just that we don't share the same beliefs.
No, but you just said, you just said, "Oh my God, I can't believe you believe that. That is so stupid." That's exactly what you're saying.
Can't see the one difference between Christians. Can't see. To be honest with you, I do not know. Maybe you need to tell me. any Christians, the people who believe in Christ, that is supposed to be the definition of Christian. Not even them amongst themselves can't agree. There are so many different denominations in Christianity, and each of them say they are right and the other is wrong. They can't agree amongst themselves. But when I say I don't agree with them, they want to tumble down my throat and say, and they can't agree amongst themselves. It's the truth. They have different days of worship. They can't agree. But yet everybody reading the same Bible. They have, yeah, technically that's true, and untechnically. But they say, but look, all these Christian,
quote unquote,
all these Christian denominations that using the same Bible, but they cannot agree. They say Church of God saying Pentecost is wrong. Pentecost is saying Baptist is wrong. Baptist is saying Methodist. Everybody's saying each other is wrong. So they can't agree, yet they're reading the same book.
As long as it doesn't affect.
So with all this confusion that they are having, why don't they sort out that confusion, and then they can maybe convince somebody like me
I think
that they are up to something good.
I think that's not a real argument, considering there's a lot of people in the Democratic and the Republican Party who differ in beliefs, but they are in the same party. So
That that's coming to the game.
well, that's what people in the same group have different beliefs. It doesn't mean anything. There's different beliefs.
But the thing is, what do you mean by different beliefs? Kimosha, how are you doing? Welcome into the live. Listen, Mike, Trev, how long before the cake done there? Mike, me know if Mike come with him belly, you know. Mike, me just, it's a one with itself. Me gonna give it about another, how long to put this in a oven?
25 minutes. I don't know.
25 minutes maybe. I'm gonna give it another 15 minutes, Mike. Because I look at it right now, but it doesn't look like it's baked yet. Yeah, it's not yet baked, Mike. All right, it's got a little bit of ways to go. Now I just gotta make I just gotta make the topping for it. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna make the topping for it, Mike. Okay. Take God's side against him, whereas non-Christian take. Christian says, Kenzie says, Christians take God's side against sin, whereas non-Christian take sin side against God. That's interesting.
Well, it's true.
Is it?
Huh?
Really?
If you're a genuine born again Christian, you'll eschew evil just like Job did.
What do you mean?
See, God says Job eschewed evil because he feared God. Non-believers don't have any fear of God. And why would they hate sin? So if they love sin, they drink it like water.
What do you mean by they love sin?
That's what I mean. They love iniquity. They swim in it like a dog.
Have to. While I'm waiting, you have anything you can drink? You want something strong? All right. Find me something strong over there for tonight. Mike wants something strong. I can get you something, Mike. I can. Mike, you know I can't drink nothing strong.
Yeah, man, you need that cream back.
So, Magnum. Why there is a Magnum to your back? Let me show what it's on. This is you know what, it's Stella something. No, not that. Where what Mike? Some NSC? Some NSC and rum cream? Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. That sounds like a good deal. All right, so I'm going to make a toast for my make a top for my cake. Usually, when you make a cake or bread, you just put it in the oven like that. The top of it usually end up being dry. You don't want the top of your cake to be all dry. You want it to look moist and attractive. You know what I mean? So, so in my pan, right before my cake is finished, or my bread, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to put a quarter stick of butter, of margarine, and then I still want to maintain my coconut flavor. So this rich, unrefined coconut oil, yeah, I love it. I put a tablespoon in there as well. And then I have some coconut milk. And you pour the coconut milk on it. With some sugar. All right. Keep stirring it until the butter is melted. You can add some like vanilla in it if you so desire. Add some vanilla, nutmeg, whatever you want to add. You can add some cinnamon essence to it. Whatever you like. I'm going to add some NSC to mine. Yeah? Add some NSC to mine and some rum cream. Whoa. Oh, listen. What? Can't see, Sarah can't drink my head boy skin. I can see, you know, so that is the truth. I can't drink the truth. I can't hold my liquor. I cannot hold my liquor, but that is okay. Me now know where I go tomorrow. I don't have anywhere going tomorrow. So therefore, if I take a sip, I'll be just fine. If I take a sip of liquor tonight, I'll be fine. Nothing gonna do me. In fact, it should be good for my heart, right? So they say. You just went to the spoon. This spoon dropped down in the spoon. Oh my word. All right, the spoon drop down in there. Oh my word. All right, thank you for the reminder, Kenzie. I'm just getting it. I want this thing to look nice and rich. For some reason, it looked kind of. All right, I'm putting some caramel syrup in it, just a little bit. All right, Mama, it's a Trev. I will. Well, I'm looking rugged, but still fabulous. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Thank you. You know how it is, Mike. All right. See there, guys? You see it? Watch out, them I can't see it. You see it? See there? All right. Look at that. You see that? Beautiful. So now I'm going to cover it over. So now I'm going to put this. See there, Mike? I gotta put this over the top of it. I gotta just put this mixture over it. Yeah. I punch some holes in it so that it can seep through it and moisten the rest of it. See what I'm talking about? Nice and moist coconut pumpkin bread. All right, see the Mike? Mike said if it's ready to eat. Of course it's ready. I'm gonna put it back in the oven. We turn off the oven and then put it in there and make it absorb. And let it absorb this. Let it absorb this mixture. And it's going to be super delicious and super moist. All right. All right, there it is. And I've turned the oven off, so now it is going to. Mike, you know, so when we come to Jamaica, me definitely have to come find you, right? When I come to Jamaica, me definitely have to come find you. Definitely. Because me need to do a baking showdown. I mean, I know when that is going to be, you know. Now wash your pot, now wash out your pot and wait for that, you know. Because I don't know when it's going to be. That's I forward. That's I forward home. You see a bird? What bird there? Josette! When it's morning to me, it's night for you, Josette. When it's night to me, it's morning for you. What's going on with you? What I mean by you see a bird can see? Where bird where you see? Bird flying in the house, you know, so them so when bird flying in your house, somebody have a day. So the bird better not fly in my house. No bird better not fly in the house. Your mouth run water, as long as I only your mouth, we good. What I mean, the truth is, the money I wash, I run the water too long. I got to think about. Yeah, run the water too long, Virgin. I mean, what you mean, your mouth run water? Just leave it that way. If I, all can see bird, and a bird can see. I saw orange. See that? Orange. Mr. Kenty, you hear them swifty, brother? Mr. You hear them so swift. If you I cannot with you. Yes, Mike, if you come with me, I'm gonna make you know. Definitely I will make you know what the plan is. But you know, so enough and you know, wash out your pattern wait on it because that might take a long time to come about. Oh, you finally open it. Gotcha. What about the floor? In America, I see people take wood make kitchen floor. I never hear of this. Only America with them and then cheap sales, then cheap house, them are very expensive like what. Whenever hear when we do home at school, them always say in the kitchen, even if the whole house is wooden floor, the kitchen can't be wooden floor because of the risk of water damage and stuff. Only America miss them to them foolishness there. Like seriously? That's what I learned when I went to that when I did home. Not true. I never hear well I know the home at Jamaica. Say you can't have wood on the floor at the kitchen because of the risk of water. Yeah? But in America here so them put them put carpet, linoleum and stuff everywhere else and wood. Wood in the kitchen. Never hear of this when I was born. But what can I say? You might watch out. Yes, can see. See this so? And see both of this so? Yes, can see. I see over here so see me fry so. You see that scissors so like that so? Yes, I'm a tree ninja them over there so. One, two, three. Yeah? Because you see everything in my kitchen. Yeah. Ah, you see this? You see the NSC right there so? Alright. You see everything. There's never anything that you not see. You see everything. So that good thing may have nothing illegal in here. Come sure to God you that see it. Our Mike say no. What really, Mike? What are you talking about? My mind is as pure can be. What are you talking about? Guys, I'm going to show you all this pumpkin coconut bread that I just made. All right, Mike, you ready? All right, let me get my plate. I'm getting my plate and my fork. Okay? And who is the lucky one? Lucky with what? Wow. What should I say about me? All right. All right. You see that, Mike? Can you see it? Who is the lucky one or the lucky two? Can you see it now? Wait, let me tilt this down, make you see it. All right, see there? There it is. That is the cake. Oh, no, can't see it. Wait, let me see if one can see it. Let me turn this down so one might be lucky. I'm still never see it because I never show my face because wait there. I'm going to take off this. Hold on the people. Maybe if I do, I don't know how to take it off. I don't know people in the chat. Because I could certainly take off that green screen thing, but I don't know how to take it off. I don't know how to take it off. Hold on. Okay, see that? See that, guys? All right. All right. All right, see that on in business, on lucky. Watch out, this is sitting there ever. You know them talk about so them tripod are good when them always a tumble over. See them? Them is no good. Them always a tumble over when I put the phone on them. All right, see that song? All right, you see it? See the song? Okay. Well, now I am going to be cutting it. All right, see that song? There it is. How about something there? We should have one of them something there. No. See, that's me have a book of the cake. I want something about the place, but just lazy if you can find it right now. There it is, guys. Hold on. All right. You see another. There it is. There it is. You have to wait till it cool. When it cool, it will cut better. This one is for you. It's got raisins, the coconut, the pumpkin, all of it. It's not too sweet. It's not too fresh. It's perfect. For those of you who like to ask for recipes, I really want to try and help you out. I want to try. Mm-mm-mm. This, guys, is the perfect cake to make for a baby shower, for a birthday. Yes, for a birthday cake, or just to show your family your appreciation for them. You make them a little treat. Kenzie said, Trev, cake this time of night. Uh-oh. You'd be surprised to know. You'd be surprised to know that I'll eat cake any hours of the night. Yeah, me have to watch my diet because you know the older you get, the more your risk of like diabetes increases. And I don't want to go there. So I have to limit the amount of sweets I eat and how much I eat. Yeah. But this cake, guys, is the absolute best. And that topping that I put on it is busting. Make yourself one. Mike, try making a coconut pumpkin cake and let me know how yours turn out. I'm not telling you, Kenzie, because you don't do these things. But people who like to bake and like to experiment in the kitchen, this is a great way to experiment in the kitchen. Try it. Trust me, you will not regret it. This is really, really good. All right. All right, guys. That's going to be it from me for right now. My cake is done. It is super delicious. Thanks to those of you who stayed with me from beginning to end. I hope you have, if nothing else, learned something about making a cake. Don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to spoil something. Don't be afraid. Try and try and try. And if you don't succeed, try and behave yourself. I was going to say something, but I can't. I can't say it. So try and try and try. And if you don't succeed, just don't succeed. But anyway, that's going to be it. Pauline, welcome. Well, that's going to be it from me for right now. For right now, my friends, that's going to be it for me and this baking thing. We are going to be on the talk a little bit for a little bit later. We're going to be on the talk for a little bit. We are going to chat some more, but that's going to be it for me and the tube for the night. Well, Trev, I don't have to bake, you have me. What area? But you're not even come to get a bite. You aren't even coming to get a bite of the cake. So I don't know how you're saying. I'm showing you how to do it, but you're not coming to taste it. But anyway, we will work on that some other time. All right, guys. So thanks everybody who stopped in to the live. Thank you all so much for stopping in, for chatting with me a little bit. Some of you just peeped in on me, and that's it. That is perfectly fine. As long as I am here and living my life, if you come in, you come. If you like, you like. If you share, you share. If you don't come at all, all hats off to you. It don't matter to me because even if me once stand up here talking to myself on my life, I will do it all by myself. Because you all know, my sanity has to be maintained. Therefore, I'm not stressing myself over the little things. But anyway, I'm glad you all came. I sincerely appreciate you all. Go ahead and go make yourself a pumpkin coconut bread, and we will talk sometime later on. Until next time, my friends, have yourselves a great afternoon, great rest of the evening. This is Trev from Trevessence, where your journey matters. If you tell them to touch up the like button, listen, by now everybody knows that them to touch the like button. Them knows that them to tap the screen. Them know. I mean, they say people treat you how they feel about you, and that's just that. If people come into your live and they know, yeah, I'm gonna be watching her for a little bit, I could tap the screen if it isn't too time, but they don't really tell how they feel about you. If somebody come into the live and they don't hit the like button and they don't say nothing, they just come in and watch, it says how they feel about you. How you feel about me is none of my business. So you are free to do as
that's good and all, but what's more important is how I'm gonna feel about this cake I'm about to eat. You know what I mean?
You can't eat the whole pan. But all right, guys. So I am out. I will see you all later. That's because that's because my headpiece shut off because it did not have any more charge. Watch out, me get 199 diamonds. Oh, me never see that the gift today. Oh, give me that. Me never see it. Me never see it. Somebody give me 199 diamonds. I thought me don't know Wi-Fi either. All me do is say thanks. So when we go for other people live, we get back. But you don't hear so them a shut down TikTok. You don't hear so them vote for shut down TikTok. You don't hear. Your ear can see. So them vote for shut down TikTok. Me say Charles. I saw me ear. So my youth is can see something so it is consumed. So I will consume all of this cake right now. Well, we can't drink. Well, we can't drink coffee with something. Of course, are you drinking coffee when I eat, really?
It's not like you were gonna drink it anyways.
Oh, you know me never ever drink my rum cream.
It's too strong for you.
Can't see. You hear him? Him say too strong for me. Drink up the whole bottle of rum cream. Watch there. Like seriously.
That's what you can have. Promise.
Like seriously.
You can go and knock yourself there.
Wow, it's strong, man.
Wow.
The rum in it's strong.
Don't want to get movement.
I like a rum cream, this one, guys. The real heavy rum cream. It's nice. Wow, it tastes good. But the rum, well, it might topple me over. Besides, so rich and strong that the milk seem like the milk. So may I pour some water in it. May I pour some water in it and then may I go shake it up. Yeah, cause like the milk. Look, when me have this, my friend carry this from Jamaica. Come give me from 2017. See that from 2017, my friend carry come give me from Jamaica. I'm still have it 7 years later. I'm still have it. So the milk in it like stand up strong and the rum just a talk in it, so but it tastes good. So me have to shake out the milk thing is like stuck to the side of the bottle. So I have to shake it out. I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna drink it and go sleep early. Me as well. Yeah. No, I will sleep very well tonight. Trust me. I will sleep very well tonight because trust me, it's going to knock me out. And that's okay. Mm. All right. Well, I drank it. Now I eat one more piece of cake and then go to my bed. So good night, guys. While I go eat my cake, you all go have fun. Whatever you all do it well. Me already put on the 20 pounds. Me as well. Me already put on the 20 pounds. Me as well me eat. Food was made to be eaten, but not so much. Well, anyway, when the uniform scrubs them can't fit me no more, then me know say a time to lose back some weight. But anyway, that's it. All right, guys. So me soon come back. Not on the tube. If you're on the talk, you will see me on the talk a little bit later. All right. So later, guys. See you all. And no, me not looking for no more food for tonight. Me already eat. I ate some. I ate some rice and peas and chicken earlier. Rice and peas and fried chicken with curry chicken, some macaroni and cheese, and some potato salad. And that was that. Me not eating anymore. All right. So later, guys. I shouldn't be talking with food in my mouth. So later, we will talk later. Hmm? Malcolm. Malcolm. Ah, ah. Mm, mm, mm.